All right, Grand Rising, everybody. It is Wednesday. It's hump day. So we've been started this series with silent moments yesterday, and it was really good. So we're going to continue that today, but obviously we're going to get grounded together, and then I'm going to get my clock started because we're going to set the timer for 3 minutes and then take that time to sit in silence. Okay, so everybody take a deep breath in. In these silent moments, as we're grounding, use whatever exercise works for you, but it hits different when you picture yourself going down that tube and up that tube. Just focusing on the silence and your breathing and the energy moving up and down, connecting to Father Sky and grounding to Mother Earth. We're just clearing our minds. We're going to calm our bodies. And we're going to release our egos. When life is so busy and there's so much going on, it's very difficult to hear, very difficult to think. It gets overwhelming and it causes anxiety. This is where we have the control. When the screaming and the yelling and the tugging and the people and just everything is moving around, there's nothing wrong with just sitting still and taking some breaths. Clearing your mind, calming your body, releasing your ego. In those moments where you feel that you're about to lose control, you're about to go postal on someone, you're about to lose your shit. Just take that moment. Deep breath in. Even if there's kids screaming in your face, you take that pause. If there's a boss, if there's a friend, whatever is going on, if you feel that feeling where you're about to get overwhelmed, clear your mind, calm your body, release the ego. Because even when all that noise outside of you is going on, you're going to hear that voice inside of you telling you that it's all good. That voice will get louder. It's a voice that guides us. It could be our higher self. It could be one of our guides. It could be one of our ancestors. But you hear them when you can calm your body. You may not stop the whole train wreck, But trust me, you're not going to hit as hard. It takes time. It takes practice. We may not be physically exercising and sweating right now, but you better damn believe we have been exercising every morning at 6 a.m. This is an exercise of the mind. This is an exercise of your spirit. This is an exercise of communication between you and your soul and your soul's family. So as we call in our guides, our ancestors, our ascended masters of the highest vibration, we now sit in silence as we connect with our own personal guides and asking them to communicate with us now. Is there anything we need to hear? Is there anything we need to know? Okay. Guides, ancestors, ascended masters, we thank you for sharing this sacred space with us. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Stretch it out if you have to. And open your eyes when you're ready. Okay, truth be told, I had to open my eyes and I was like, was it 3 minutes? And there was like 1 second left. And yesterday I did it too. Like Caroline, you were like, see, 3 minutes is fast. And it is, but it felt longer than 3 minutes, if I'm going to be honest, yesterday and today, which means we need to take these silent moments. Yesterday, Melinda mentioned that she doesn't feel like she sees or feels anything. Don't judge it, guys. So if that's what you're getting also, then go back to that tube. And I learned that with our Akashic Records mentor. She's the one that taught me that tube. And that's really what helped me, because my mind wanders a lot. What am I going to eat? Okay, it's 5:30, 5:45. I'll get up and then I'm going to get coffee and then so when your mind's like, go back to that tube or whatever you're using to ground, right? If you just go back to that, if you just count your breathing, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, like, don't force anything. So while we're sitting in these moments, if you're having these, I don't see anything, focus on your breathing then. Focus on the tube. Yesterday, Heather, you guys, if you read her story, she mentioned that she saw the color orange, which means focus on your sacral chakra. She heard focus on your sacral, and then she heard dance. Dancing is like one of the best, easiest ways to balance out that sacral chakra. She took me out dancing and Katie, we went out dancing because I needed to balance out my sacral chakra. So now I'm pushing it down, focusing on the root now. Not that I've got the sacral under control, but I've just been told to push down to the root. So things like that, guys, like I said, that's why we say that in the beginning, like, just relax, release the ego, whatever comes through, don't judge it. That's why the journaling is helpful, right? And then if it's still, it's too much going on, again, just focus on the breathing, focus on the tube, don't push anything. Does anybody want to share?
Yeah, do you know what? Do you know what? How long have we been doing this for? And I know what to do. And today my mind was wandering and thinking, okay, and this and this and this. I was like, Caroline.
I told you I had
So
to look at the
you
clock.
know
I was
what?
like,
Yeah. It doesn't matter how long you've been doing this for. Sometimes you have days where your mind is going to wander. So don't stress over it.
for real. I went right into a cloud. And then I was what happened? I usually right away start, I'm walking on a cloud. I usually put myself there. So I walk on a cloud and then I wait. And I honestly I just didn't get much other than like my uncle. And I didn't get much. I'm like, I heard Bob Marley. I got a message from an intuitive friend of mine while I was in Ohio. He just messaged me and he was like, I was told to tell you everything's gonna be okay. He's like, that's all I got. Everything's gonna be okay. So I didn't know if he was talking about the business or my uncle, because I had been thinking about both. And then this morning when I shut my eyes, I heard Bob Marley's No Woman, No Cry. So I was thinking about my uncle, and then it went back, that song just started playing in my head, and then it was like No Woman, No Cry. So it was just, that's what I got, because yesterday after I got off with you guys, I think I cried for like a while. It was, you know what I mean? You feel the feelings. That's what I said, feel the feelings. What are you gonna do about it? But I had my strength fell on the floor. I had to pick her up. She just decided to lie down for a second. That's okay too.
Oh, Kim.
Hey, it's all good, you know?
Oh, I
Yeah.
know. And this is why we actually express how we're feeling so that other people don't feel like they're on their own. I just feel a bit overwhelmed at the moment. I think a lot of us are feeling overwhelmed at the moment because you're like trying to work and look after children and then trying to build a business. And then you're like, actually, do you know what? Can I do this? Am I being there for enough for them? And then trying to eat healthy and do exercise and do walking. And it's like, I feel like I'm in a hamster wheel sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, truth be told, selling this business, I haven't been overwhelmed yet, because like the second I go into a fear mode, oh my God, I owe some like fees for taxes. And I was like, oh my God, like, I hope that's not gonna come back to bite me in my ass. And then right away, I'm like, everything's gonna be okay. Everything is gonna be okay. I just say it over and over until that feeling goes away. Cause it is. Everything's gonna be okay. Fear still loves to creep up on me. Of course, I'm human. So I just have to repeat to myself, it's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna, because I know how energy works. So sometimes I feel like fear. Did I have I did I cause something? Well, I didn't pay those and I have some late fees. So that's gonna, repercussions of your actions. Then I'm like, shut the fuck up. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. You know what I mean? Like fear just will love to creep up on you. So just repeat, remember? Because like seriously, I'll have the kids overwhelming me. And like say you're packing for a vacation, right? So you're trying to pack, you got all this stuff going on. You want to be like, just stop. Everybody shut up, freaked out, sit down, Bo, mommy's busy. I'm like, guys, mommy's really overwhelmed right now. I have a lot. I literally tell them I got a lot of stimulation going on right now. So I need you guys to relax because mommy's about to freak out. And I say, do you want calm mommy or do you want freaking out mommy? And they're like, we want calm mommy. I go, then help mom stay calm. Because I'm about to turn into freaking out mommy. I asked them that, like, do you want nice mommy or do you want mean mommy? Every time like we're in a situation.
I'm going to use that now.
I do. Because you have to help me. You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
you want to help me stay calm, mommy, you guys need to calm, chill out a little bit too. And I just tell them because they see me. When your kids see, mom, there's a much better difference when you can just say, listen, I'm about to freak the fuck out. I'm really overwhelmed right now. You see mommy's trying to do this and I'm so there's nothing wrong with that either. When you're about to get into a coworker or a friend or your partner, listen, I feel like I'm going to freak out right now. I need to calm down. So I'm going to go do it. Obviously with adults, it's different. I'm going to go calm down. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Or if you're in a heated conversation, don't respond. Take that minute. If the person's in your face, say it. Oh God, I'm really triggered right now. Okay, not your problem, my problem. Really triggered by what you just said. Give me a second before I can respond to you. I've actually said these things. My best friend like pissed me off with money, and I was like, give me a second, because you just triggered me. So let me figure out how I'm gonna respond to you so we don't get into a fight. And she just starts laughing. You know what I mean? Like, be honest, but take that time for you too, because don't freak out, because that only hurts you. So let's elevate. It's all about me. It's all about me, my energy. But admit when you're getting overwhelmed too. There's nothing wrong with that. I absolutely do. And then when that happens, I'm like, everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Because it is. Promise. Promise it is. So anybody else want to share?
You guys need to come on my meditations because I was dancing in the club and jumping. You know those big like air balloon things that like you jump off a platform into a lake and it like flies you in the air?
Yes.
That's what I was doing this morning. So
Heather, you've just been living your best life though. I swear to God. Yeah, that's what I need. You've been having fun in your meditations.
Oh my God. Thank you, Heather. That's made me smile. Thank you.
Yeah. She's like
Can
dancing,
you?
bouncing
Oh
off
my
of
God.
balls.
Can we have a visual of you, please, doing that?
I know. She'll put it in her story. She'll find one. Don't worry. It's a great song. It's a great song. I love it. I
had to
love
like
it.
I'm curious, Heather, is that just like it just pops in like and then you're doing this in your head like with no like are you overlaying that dance on the meditation or is it just what since it comes
I mean
barreling out?
it almost feels like a dream. Like you're just seeing it. Like I'm seeing like it was
Oh,
people that were like it was almost like a group of people that were at my Christmas party that we were like all kind of like at, like a club type place together, like it was a full scene. Yeah.
That's awesome. That means you got good energy. if all your coworkers were there dancing with you, do you know what I mean?
Heather does have good energy. If we could bottle Heather's energy.
Yes. I call her the goddess of good times. Katie, you
Yeah.
already know. Katie and I get to be lucky enough to go to all these things that Heather plans. We're like, just tell us where, when, and how much we owe. And that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Melinda, that's when you those moments of silence, that's why I said don't judge it. Literally what she said, it's like daydreaming, right? That's why I just put myself on a cloud. I'm like, all right, let's see what happens. You know what I mean? So like you could even just say, okay, in that moment of silence, I'm gonna go to my happy place. I'm just gonna picture like you. It's so funny because the meditation you led, I'm still like in awe. And I was talking to my mom about it. I was like, it blew my mind when you were like, your ancestors are coming down. And I saw my Mexican grandparents, then my grandma, my Korean grandma. Then when you told us to lay in that pod and how my Korean grandma just like was massaging me, how she used to, she's never appeared in my meditations, my dreams, one of my dreams. It was the first time I had seen her. And then the fact that I found out my uncle, her son, that day had cancer. We all found out that day that he had cancer. And it was like she was telling me, like, be strong. I need you to help him now. You know what I mean? But it was so profound to me. But like Heather said, it's like dreaming, but you're like, and that's what my mom was like. My mom has never come to me in my dreams. I was like, she didn't come to me in my dreams. She came to me in a meditation. I was like, I told my mom, I was like, if you bet, I was like, she didn't come to me in a dream either. It was in a meditation. And that's what's so beautiful, because in the awakened state, when you meditate, you remember. You can journal. When you dream, we don't always remember our dreams, but it's literally the same thing, just a different brainwave, a different vibration when we're sleeping or when we're awake, right? But we remember the awake ones. That's why the meditating is so awesome. So don't judge it. Don't judge it.
Maybe that will help you, Melinda. Imagine one of your meditations. You know where you took us.
You do that in your head.
Maybe you could take yourself to that place. Imagine that you're leading the meditation and you're leading yourself to that
Yes.
bed or the dragons. Bring your dragons in. Just do that. Like, don't put any expectation, but imagine, like, you know where you took us. Take yourself there.
That's exactly
That
what
might
we
help.
do.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, when we go to the silent moment, set the intention, the dragons. That's perfect. Be like, I'm going to go fly with the dragons. So when we hit that moment of silence, just picture yourself. Where would those dragons be? I'm not even going to say anything because I was about to describe something. And as soon as I did it, my mind went black. They were like, no, you're not. Don't ruin it for her. I'm like, okay. They want you to go. Where do you go? Be like, take me to my dragons.
Wow.
Say that. Take me to my dragons. See where they take you. Where do you go? I was
like,
about to say
go to your crystal cave.
I'm seeing two different things
crystal
right now, but I'm not going to say what I see. I'll tell you tomorrow. But ask them, take me to my dragons. See where they take you.
Okay. I will do that. I
Yes.
talk to my dragons every day, not in meditation, so this will be perfect. I guess I
Yes.
can just thank them for clearing my energy.
Yes. Girl, I've been calling in your dragons to that store all the fucking time now. I'm not even kidding. I picture them flying around the whole perimeter of I'm like, protect the store. Yeah. Yeah. Tomorrow, because it's already 6:30, but I do need to tell you guys a story about how I almost killed me and my family. I'm not even kidding. I'll tell you tomorrow. It was an accident. It's 6:30. It'll be a good story for tomorrow. But yeah, how I was protected, my family was protected. And yeah, it'll be a good story for tomorrow. I love you all. It's 6:30. Remember, 1, 2, 3, boom, before we take any action. And we're gonna shift. That's how we shift. 1, 2, 3, boom. I'm gonna clear my mind. I'm gonna calm my body. I'm gonna release my ego. Okay, now I don't have to slice you in your jugular. Let's talk. That's 1, 2, 3. Get it right. All right, guys. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day, guys.